Hi, I'm Jayney and I'm from North Wales. My experience of the harms of lockdown started mainly in June 2020 when I gave birth to my second child. To cut a very long and farcical story short, 2 years before, I'd had a wonderful birth experience in the same hospital with many of the same staff. But this time it seemed that the entire hospital was hyper-focused on COVID and nothing else seemed to matter, including the comfort and often the safety of mother and baby. It started with small things, such as we were told I wasn't allowed to have a fan because that could spread COVID. Then the midwives proceeded to tell me that I had a temperature without actually checking my temperature. After this, it seemed a lot of these ridiculous government policies were being blindly followed rather than the staff actually assessing the situation themselves, and this affected the birth experience. Following the unnecessarily frightening birth, me and my baby were then kept in a side room, looking out at a brick wall for 5 days, not fully understanding what was going on. Only after the second day, my husband was allowed to visit, but they refused to let my 2-year-old daughter in, who had never been without me before. I began suffering with severe anxiety, which I'm still getting through now. I know that my case was fairly easy in comparison to what others have gone through, but I still get angry thinking about what I allowed to happen because I didn't know any better at the time. I can't really tell you in 2 minutes the effect that week has had on my life. Lockdown rules robbed me of a happy and safe birth, impacted my mental health hugely, and caused a lot of unnecessary upset to my family, particularly my young daughter. Thank you for listening.